Okay, let's just make sure we're going. No problems, no stress. Load successful. No, I don't want to watch CSGO. Alright, very good. Whoa! Whoa! Sorry about that. We're a little loud, but that's okay. I'll allow it. So, now we're in the worship area. You're silly. Death the Kid is still here with us, so, you know, there's that. What are you doing? You making funny faces at me? I think he's making funny faces at me. Oh wow, it didn't save anything I did last time. Alright, I did a lot of upgrading everything and it just did not save it. How much do I need? Oh, can't upgrade any further. That's fine. So we got 15 grand. Capacity's fine. What I do want to do is buy flash rounds. Again, this will look similar to what I did the other day, but that's fine. And actually, how much for piercing? 3,000? Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I don't want to give that to Sheva, but she's got the ammunition, so we'll go ahead and give that to Chris. We'll shift some things around as we need to, but it's going to be a little bit tricky, especially if there's handgun ammunition I need later on. Actually, you know what? I'll give it to Sheva. Hopefully she doesn't just hand it off immediately, because that would be bad. And we'll go from there. What are you doing, goofy boy? Again, I'm giving her a lot, but that's okay. And the first thing she's probably going to do is just hand it to me and be like, "Here you go." So I was like, no.
You grab
Roger.
it.
Please pick up the hand grenade. And before we go anywhere, gem right there, so we don't want to forget that. Still have that empty spot just in case I run into any ammunition pickups. And I don't remember 100% where every treasure is in here, so if I miss something, that is very likely, but I will try to get as many as I can. So we're going to ignore the door, even though I know what I have to do. Actually, let's go ahead and read it. It's not like I have to worry. Looks like there are slots for 3 items. Okay, so we need to get 3 items in order to get through that door. And we have 3 circles, so keep that in mind. And for those of you who are not familiar with this game,
they appear to be focusing sunlight into a laser-like beam.
there is a way to kill those guys, but it's not easy to hit them. So, they're actually behind that wall, which is supposed to be protecting them. You have to go? We're actually just going to run across here. So I've actually triggered the guys over here. And I missed. Wow. Alright. You gotta stop your nonsense. What the? Oh, up there. I forgot about those archers. My accuracy in this area is notoriously bad, so if you see that number drop significantly, don't be surprised.
Come on! Okay.
I need ammo.
Use this.
Take it.
Okay.
There we go. We'll make this work.
Give me your weapon.
Take this.
Shit.
Give me
Do
your
not
weapon.
use that Magnum. Now, technically, I am overloaded for this area, but there's a good reason for that. And it's mostly because I don't want to die. And it's not hard to die in this area. You can already hear the howls going.
Go!
Okay.
Help!
Alright, another strat we're going to use. We're going to get rid of those 3 extra grenades we got. Oh good, I killed him with a flash. That worked. Alright, and a good straight. Alright, Sheva. Give me my ammo. You gonna give me that ammo? No?
I need ammo.
Use this.
I need ammo.
Use this.
But why are you only giving me 6? Okay, anyway, we cleared out that area. We got rid of the big guy. That's what we wanted to do. We're going to run into him a few more times, though, so yeah, don't worry about that. We'll definitely have to use him again. And as you can see, those flash grenades are super important. Oh, I almost made it. Okay, I was a little slow there. Sheva? Shit. That was my fault. I knew better than that.
Don't be reckless. Use this.
Sheva, move.
Come on.
Roger.
Come on, bozo. Basically, what I want to do is trigger the line and then go that way. I think we're safe there. Again, I'm using safety strats because normally I could just bust through here, but it's been a while. Good job, Sheva. Good fucking job. Alright. Anyway, keep track of the gems, because I'm not going to be able to point them out as easily as I'd like to.
Take it.
Roger.
Okay, she already combined them, that's good. Again, our zombie friend's right there if I can get a sight on him, but I don't know if I can from this angle. He's pretty far up there. Basically, what we're trying to do is have all the zombies just kill themselves, because I've already triggered these guys, as you can see, and they're trying to get me, but because of that, the laser's going to kill them. We do have to be over there, though. Okay, now we're safe-ish. So the part that's really bad here is now Sheva has to go on a little side mission of her own, just by herself. And she may not live. She could very easily die there. And as much as I'd love to tell her just to use that health item, we kind of need it for the team. So I'm trying to remember if there's any gems she needs to pick up while she's over there. And for the life of me, I can't. I can't remember. I think it is only the emblem. So we're going to hope that's the case here. I'm going to try and sniper support with her. Okay, she got the emblem. Perfect. So that's 3 down. Now she's bringing the big guy, which is fine.
Go!
Roger.
Get him in the squishy center. No. No yelling. Fuck. The good news is I think he's the last one I have to worry about, but I could be definitely wrong there.
Nice shot.
Okay.
Use this.
Thank you, Sheva. Thank you, girl. So that's the reason we brought the Magnum along for this, is those guys in particular, because they drop blue Enigmas, and even though the Magnum ammo is expensive, I'm going to use it. And it's not like Magnum ammo in this particular game is like hard to come by, so there is that. Okay, I think I can make it. It's going to be close. So right here's a safe spot. But just barely. Like, if I go too far, I will definitely end up dying. Again, would I normally be going this slow? Hell no, but we'll have a strat later on where it won't matter. Because ultimately, we do not want those lasers around, but yeah, we'll take what we can get. Again, more gems. Plenty of gems in this area. These ruins have so much treasure, it's not even funny. Gotta watch that. Run the lane. Duck in here for a minute. Make sure Sheva gets in here because she's stupid and will forget to do that. Now, before we go too far,
Nice work.
oh, speared. Okay, good. It was just enough shots. Fucking A, dude.
Go!
Roger.
And Sheva forgot to heal me with that, so fine. Throw it. Good shit. Okay, so she's not completely stupid. She knew how to throw the grenade. I don't know if that's a recent change or what, but I don't remember her having throwing a grenade ever in her life before. Okay, good. Got the big guy. Sheva, keep going on the offensive. Good. They're killing themselves. All good things. Nope, not that one. Okay, very good. Could have been better, but at least we didn't die. Again, that's because we had some versatility as far as our weapons were concerned. Another gem, don't forget that. Incendiary grenade, always a good thing. Okay. And this should be the last emblem here. Now, I don't think that triggers anybody else. I think it's just a location thing, but they could start coming, so got to keep an open mind and eye about that. And again, this section isn't exactly long as you know where you're going. But unless you're using the minimap, you might not know. So yeah, we could use that route to run up the lane, but that's farther up than we want to be, because that's a drop-down path. There's not really anything important there. We got the gem in this area, so that was the important thing. We're going to wait for the fucking fireball to go by. And again, you might see the laser and think that that's the part that's killing you, but that's actually not what's killing you. It's the fire that instantly shows up when the laser goes by. So you're actually okay going through there. So insert the sky emblem. You can actually just press X to make this go faster. But it's okay. I don't believe the lasers come into the middle. I don't remember those, so I'm going to be trying to be safe here. Because that would be embarrassing to get hit right at the end of this path. But I think we are okay. So fine. Done. And now we can sort of get an angle on where these guys are, and if we had grenades, we'd just throw them up there, but we're not going to waste our time doing that, so no big whoop. Diamond Trilliant. And I don't believe we know, or I don't believe we need the Magnum anymore at this point. Because we're actually almost done with this chapter already. It's mostly just puzzles. But if you didn't know where you were going, then I could imagine why this would not take some time. So, okay, no worries. And again, you might be noticing that every time there's a fire or something along those lines, I will go out of my way to destroy it. That's mostly because they like to hide gems in them, and I don't remember exactly every fire that has a gem or not. So, I will most likely attempt to knife every single one that I can find. And you might also be thinking, well, wait, isn't there supposed to be BSAA emblems too? But there's not going to be one until we get to this point. We're actually 70% complete with the BSAA emblems, so most of the major points we've already gotten. So this is the laser puzzle. And coming into this room, if you've never done a puzzle like this in your life, you're like, huh, I don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to do. Sheva will automatically go to a save point and just be like, oh yeah, I'll just get out of the way. And if you're trying to do this in a speed run, she may not be at that point by the time you try to solve this puzzle. So what you want to do is just kind of wait anyway. And I don't know if there's too many speedrunners that actually do this game. I'm sure there are, I just don't remember them. But anyway, so we wanted that laser to that point over here without killing our teammate. And our teammate's up on a higher platform. So there's two parts to this. So right now, this puzzle's pretty much already solved, because the laser is coming from there, it's already going around the room, it's ready to go. And all we have to do is get it to there. So now we look at this, and we're like, alright, so which way do we turn the mirror? So if I press to the left, you'll see that the laser goes to the left, which is fine because we do not want to cross this beam. This beam is a one-hit kill. So no matter what, you do not want that beam to hit you or your partner. So, puzzle solved. You can see where we're going with this, though.
Are we finished?
And again, when you're having an AI partner, yeah, you kind of have to wait for them to get down off the platform. And I've had many player partners that just fuck this up. So,
I think we can knock it over.
alright, so now there's a trick to this room. So, if we knock down this pillar, this laser's going to reflect and go here and here and reflect into that wall and all that fun crap. What we actually want is to wait. Do it like this. So now the mirror's reflecting over there. We can follow the path. We can see this mirror is turned in the wrong direction, so we're going to turn that. Okay, now that's set. And we're going to check on the platform. I'm not sure if there's a gem here or not. I know there is one where there's a gem on the platform, but I can't remember if it's the one I already did or what. So we'll worry about that when we get there. Oop. Hopefully that doesn't take from my accuracy, but it probably will. And then that will reflect over there. Alright, that's fine. Now we want to work backwards. So we know where the laser is going to go. It's going to go there, 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 then there, over here, reflect over to this corner, and hit that, which is what we want it to do. So, now, once we kick this over, puzzle should be solved. And boom, done.
Another one down. What's next?
And when you're, let's say you're turning those diaces and you've already kicked down that platform, if you feel like you're going to go into a laser with your body, like you're facing the wrong direction for whatever reason, that's actually okay, but what you want to make sure of is that you just let go of the L trigger, and then you'll be fine. So right now, same as the other floors, it wants to know where this laser has to go. And we actually want it to take us into a side room rather than the end. So we'll get to a point here where it's going to take us in there first. And we're just going to show this off. Like, I would recommend just ignoring this chest in the middle, but just to show you what happens when you activate it here. So you open the chest. It's empty. And that opens the doors, and the spiders get released, and all that fun crap. But luckily, we know what the spider's weakness is. Flash grenades. So they all died. And flash grenades are pretty cheap, so it's basically free money. At least if they happen to drop it. Which sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It's okay. Not a big deal.
Come on!
I can't right now.
She can't right now. I'm not too worried about that. Like, she doesn't really need the ammunition. Handgun ammo isn't going to be too super important for too much longer here. Anyway, so let's take a look in these rooms, shall we? Oh, more spiders. What do you know? More flash grenades. And again, blinding yourself doesn't do any damage to yourself, so you're fine. No worries. Investigate. A trap. What a way to go. So yeah, anybody who was trying to loot before, this is basically your indicator that if you're treasure hunting, you might die. There's our BSAA emblem for this chapter, so just keep that in mind. So you run into this room, you do a 180, look up on the wall, there it is. All good. And I think we actually do want to hit this at some point, but for right now, let's just go ahead and ignore that. Laser. So our end goal is actually in there, which is fine. I don't know what happens if I hit that, per se. So I'm going to see. Ultimately, I want to open all the doors, but I'm not sure what'll happen. Okay, nothing happened there. That's all good. I wasn't sure. Anyway, let's go ahead and hit the middle piece here. We'll fix that a little bit later. So we're going to hit the skull in the center, which is going to open all the doors on side paths, which we want to do because treasure reasons. And again, Shev is safe, so we don't have to worry about her since she's an AI and she's up on the upper platform. I do feel like we missed a treasure on one of the platforms, though, that she was standing on, but that's fine. We'll deal with that another time. It's not a big deal. Treasures aren't important. We can always go back for them. BSAA emblems are the same. So there's no rush, and I've already missed a few gems anyway, so that's no big deal. These snakes are actually important, though. And we're still looking for golden eggs, which, again, I have not been able to find as of yet, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. Sheva's still up here. We're going to actually go ahead and dump on her the Magnum. She will never use it, or at least I hope she doesn't.
Come on!
I can't right now.
We definitely don't want her to use it. But she might. She might get stupid here. So we're going to go ahead and eat that brown egg. We've got plenty of those still. And we're keeping on the ones that we already have just for certain reasons. So I think if I flash grenade, it still works. Egg, egg, egg. So, yeah. And these masks, sometimes will have gems, so keep that in mind as well. Now, does that do anything to the accuracy? I don't know. I've never really paid attention. I'm assuming so, but I have no idea. But as you can see, those jars that we opened had a lot of snakes. A lot of snakes. And as you can see, anything that shimmers is automatically a gem. And this is technically a trap too, but we're okay. We can take it. So nobody jumped out. The only thing we had to really worry about in that room was snakes. And again, if we were speedrunning, we wouldn't worry about these side paths at all. We'd just run to the end. And this would be super simple. We just point the mirror in the middle straight at it. We'd be okay. Pick up that gold beetle. And that guy couldn't have been burning for long, because if he had been, he definitely would have been charred by now. So now we need to get back towards the middle. Of course, another way to solve this problem is turn. And I'm actually lucky there because I could have died very easily. Now, I don't know if I'm stuck. Feels like I am. Okay. There was a trick to this. Yes, there was. Okay, I got it. Nope, I got it. I got it. I got it. I forgot. So, what you have to do is set this up from the outside just to make this work. So, we're going to point this at a wall. Good. Then we're going to point this the other way. Nope, shoot. I thought I had it. It's got to lock in place, otherwise it'll go back to its starting position. So, if you're speedrunning, you want to make sure that that actually sets. Now we're on the outer loop. Now we're fine. And we just take our path in. Be careful running through here because that laser will kill you.
All right, we got it.
And again, as far as a treasure run is concerned, this is probably one of the faster maps in the dungeon. So if you're trying to get a lot of money and a lot of treasures, this is the place to do it. You just replay it over and over again, you're fine. So what'll happen when we go into this room is basically the trigger for the next chapter.
What is this place?
How can they survive underground?
These are no ordinary flowers. Wait. Umbrella.
What? What was Umbrella doing?
I don't know. But it doesn't look like anyone's been around for a while.
You can be sure they wanted to keep this place a secret.
Some of this equipment's got the Triso logo on it. Are they working together?
Yeah, my clear time was bad. You're supposed to be able to clear that in like 15 minutes or less. So, A rank is fine. Again, we took a lot of time there, but that's okay. Everything else was an S rank, and as long as we know where things are, it's okay. Not a big deal. So let's go ahead and organize, and if we sell our treasures, we get 24,000. That's not bad. It's not as much as the one before, but that's not bad. Okay, so go ahead and remove that grenade launcher, remove the eggs, remove the magnum bullets, remove the flame grenades. Chris is actually going to take some regular grenades this time. And we're going to see how that works out for us. Of course, if I die or if I have trouble, we may have to change that. Okay. So is there anything I want to do right now? Okay, max firepower, that's fine. So 1,300 damage per shot is not bad at all. Shotgun rounds are super important this late in the game. Only 1,000, okay. And it's going to give us a new option for the SIG, which we might want later. The SIG's not bad. That's actually my go-to handgun, but for right now, we'll ignore it. No whining. Alright, so we've got hand grenades. We'll go ahead and give Sheva the flame grenades. I don't know that she'll ever need to use them, but it's okay. Again, we're still holding on to those 2 eggs. Of course, I still need the rotten eggs, and I still need the golden eggs. My God, stop texting me. Stop. Just stop. Sorry, I'm in the middle of having 5 conversations. Alright, fuck it. We're going in.
I wonder if this is what Irving meant by answers.
Not sure. But obviously there's a connection here with Umbrella. And that's never a good sign.
We can worry about this later. First, we need to find out about Jill.
You're right. Let's see what we can dig out.
Water purifiers. There's a jewel beetle here. So we definitely want that. Where is it? There it is. Oh, there it is. Ruby Square, which is good. Then if we head up here, what will we see? Another investigate. What was Umbrella researching these flowers for? Who knows? I feel like it should be super obvious. Unless they've changed something, which might be the case. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Am I losing it? Am I going crazy? I feel like there's another one in here. I'm going to kick myself for not seeing this. We got the jeweled beetle. Alright, I'm taking too much time here. So, okay, we're going to forget it. Alright. I'm going to feel bad because I know it's in there. I just can't think of where it is. Alright, journal. 1966. Mr. Spencer once spoke of a flower called the Stairway to the Sun. Supposedly, this flower would give the person who consumed it incredible abilities. Everyone thought it was nothing more than a rumor or legend that Mr. Spencer was telling us, but later research would prove us wrong. The person to recognize the validity of the story was my teacher, Dr. James Marcus. He hypothesized that a virus, hereto unknown, might exist and that could alter DNA. The man was so... I don't know what that word is. Perspicacious? 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 Perspicacious. Perspicacious? I'm butchering that word. I apologize. His hypothesis turned out to be correct. The virus discovered in that flower was labeled progenitor. For 3 months in Africa, we worked diligently, fretted over results, and staved off attacks from the Dipaya. After some time, our efforts were finally rewarded. Even Dr. Marcus, who until yesterday looked exhausted, was in good spirits. He wants to return home as soon as possible to delve deeper into his research. I feel the same way. I want to learn the secrets of this progenitor virus as soon as possible. 1967. We've hit the metaphorical brick wall. We brought the progenitor flower back from Africa and attempted to cultivate it here. The initial culture samples of the progenitor virus have not shown DNA-altering characteristics. We cultivated the flower to mass-produce the progenitor virus. At first, everything proceeded smoothly. The plants were strong and grew quickly. In a short amount of time, they flowered. But here is when a major problem surfaced. The flowers did not contain the progenitor virus. Perhaps the environment in which they were grown triggers the development of the virus. This matter must be investigated further. We've made no progress. We tried cultivating the flower under different conditions, but with no luck in triggering development of the virus itself. Thus far, we have tried changing the soil, water, temperature, and light exposure, all with no success. I got into a heated debate with Dr. Marcus about the direction of the research was taking. During that debate, Mr. Spencer interjected some foolhardy notion of starting a company. Without the progenitor virus, there's no point in starting a company. Does he not see that? It's all pointless. And yet he would come to found the Umbrella Corp.
Come on!
Roger.
Nope. Do you need 4 boxes? Is that what's going on? You've got 4 boxes? Alright, some ammunition in here and all that fun crap. Shelf for files and sketches. Nothing of use here. Who would want files and sketches? What a stupid idea.
Take it!
Roger.
Not that you'll use it, but take it anyway. Maybe we can sell it later. That is, until we have full inventories and we're just like, nah. So these computers, you don't really have to go ahead and look at them, but they've got research journals, so let's go ahead and read them. 1998, so now we're in the computer age. We've closed down the research center. It's strange, but I really don't care, or I don't really care. I'm indifferent on the whole thing. I feel the same way as when I heard that Arklay facility and Raccoon City were destroyed. When did I become so apathetic? I've spent every waking moment researching and extracting the progenitor virus. Everything I did was for Dr. Marcus. Actually, when I think about it, I probably stopped caring that day, or the day I heard that he died all those years ago. I didn't feel angry or happy or even shocked. I felt nothing at all. It was as if my emotions just shut down. I just kept sending out samples of the progenitor virus to all Umbrella's laboratories. I was just an automated machine reporting to Umbrella headquarters every time my subordinates made a breakthrough or discovered something new. I was like a zombie, ambling through life, no thoughts, no feelings. And now the research center where I've spent half my life is closed. I really don't care one way or the other. It's probably all for the best. Perhaps it is too late to have any semblance of a life again. Okay, so there's that, and then there's the document. From Chief Researcher's Brandon Journal number 2. This is 1968. It's been over a year since we've had any breakthroughs. That's why Dr. Marcus and I decided to return to Africa. We can no longer continue our research without the progenitor virus. I knew those routine attacks by the Depaya were going to rack my nerves, but for the sake of our research, I will persevere. In the face of my foreseen dismay, it was Mr. Spencer who provided the answer. If you're worried about the Depaya, then we'll just have to remove them from the equation. I can only imagine the look of shock on our faces. The idea never occurred to us. It was quite an atypical solution to our problem, but it seemed to be the only option available. Dr. Marcus and I decided to try Mr. Spencer's plan. Finally, some good news. We learned they were able to chase down the Depaya off their land. The land we acquired only amounts to half of these underground ruins. But if it includes the area where the progenitor flower grows, then there should be no issues. Mr. Spencer said he plans to construct research centers at the site, which will expedite our research into the virus. We hastily made our preparations to depart for Africa, but Mr. Spencer requested that Dr. Marcus stay in Raccoon City to take over the training center. We were initially taken aback by this request, but we soon realized it was the logical course of action. Dr. Marcus needs a calm environment to properly conduct his research. If he were in Africa, there would be no proper facility for him to use at this time. I just hope the African research facilities will be get built soon. So now I will go alone to Africa and send back samples of the progenitor virus to Dr. Marcus. Both Dr. Marcus and Mr. Spencer agreed this is the best course of action. I have to start making preparations to go. I have a feeling I'll be pretty busy starting tomorrow. I've been in Africa for 2 weeks now. It's a good thing Dr. Marcus isn't here. This place is far from being a paradise of research and scientific study. The so-called research facilities are nothing more than a bunch of tents, and we have to employ armed soldiers to keep the Depaya at bay. But the thing that gets on my nerves the most is the sound of the construction for the real research facilities. How am I supposed to concentrate on research when everything is threatening to drive me insane? I'm trying to just concentrate on extracting virus samples from the progenitor flower so I can send them to Dr. Marcus. Hopefully, if I focus on my work, I can remain sane in this godforsaken place. 1969. The research facilities are finally completed. This is the real Umbrella Africa Research Center, not just some pile of tents. But I've come to a realization in the past 9 months. The facilities are too small for our needs. We need to make them larger, more suitable for research. Then we can fill them with more talented researchers. This place needs to be our front line in our progenitor virus research. Our results will do a great service to Dr. Marcus and his viral research. In a rare turn of events, that old skinflint Spencer actually agreed with me on this. So, if you recall, we had a diary entry earlier where it was stated that the land was taken from the people of the land. Basically, those are the Depaya people. So, the Africans who lived here before, and everything was taken over by Umbrella, a.k.a. Spencer. Invoice copy. Umbrella Training Facility, Dr. James Marcus. 5 cases of progenitor sample. December 15th, 1977. Africa Research Center Director Brandon Bailey. Okay, so that's just an invoice. I don't know why that's important,
Okay.
but apparently it was. And now we have more research computers.
I don't know how, but they could be using them to produce biological weapons. This is the facility from the picture, no doubt about it.
We're finally getting somewhere.
Okay, so we're going to look at more research documents just because we can. Tricell Researcher Miguel's Journal Number 1. February 19th. When I heard about it was the laboratory used by Umbrella in Africa, my expectations were raised, to say the least. But when I saw it, well, it's a lab in name only. I don't know how Umbrella ever used it, and Lord knows how Tricell could possibly have any use for it. The place was abandoned long ago, so there's nothing there of any value to us. Not one piece of lab equipment remains. At least nothing that still works. I can say I'm surprised because I half expected this. Anyway, the important thing is the progenitor virus. If we didn't need that virus for our research, there could have been, or would have been, no need to come to this rundown Umbrella facility anyway. We already have samples of the T virus, the G virus, and the T Veronica virus, and the Las Plagas parasite. We have everything we need for our research. We just didn't have the damn progenitor virus. But we finally got our hands on it. Hopefully this will give us that much needed breakthrough in our research. I can't wait to start working on it. I wonder who came up with the name Licker for those creatures. I mean, when you see its long tongue, you just know that it's the perfect name. But for researchers like me, BOWs like Lickers are just a pain in the ass. If I said Lickers were too perfect, I'd probably be going too far in my praise, but they're pretty much an evolutionary dead end. There's no room left for improvement. BOWs were created using the T-virus, don't seem to show much improvement when the progenitor virus is administered. I mean, their abilities show some slight improvements. For example, the sense of smell seems more or less improved. But that's all we got so far. They're still blind as an old lady, and they're ugly as shit. The biggest jump in their evolution seems to be their ability to reproduce. I hate when these things don't go according to plan, but since they're still in demand for Lickers on the BOW market, I guess things aren't all that bad. And as you can see, this is a Tricell computer, the very people that sent the BSAAN in the first place, so you can see how this is going badly. So these are Tricell research computers, and they're literally just giving away that, oh yeah, we're part of this. So we can investigate the flowers. I think I've seen enough of these flowers. I think so too. So, now they're just bound to die. And again, we're just stopping research. Just because, you know, reasons. Oh, it's those flowers again. Somehow I think these are... I don't think these are for Mother's Day. Nice one, Chris. Good line. Another Tricell computer. An email to an acquaintance. Hey, I know this is sudden, but I'm going to be getting some time off soon. We've completed most of our work on the new project. Sorry, you know I can't talk about work. So they're giving us some time off as a reward for all our hard work. All the staff are leaving tomorrow and we'll finally be getting out of this country. I'm heading straight back to Arizona, and I can't wait to get home and see everyone. More than that, I think I'll just be happy to get away from the high and mighty Miguel. Guy thinks he's some sort of super genius. Miguel's a guy that sits next to me at work, and he's a good researcher and all, don't get me wrong. He's got some good ideas and is good at noticing details, but every time he opens his mouth, he just goes on and on about how great he is. You can't even begin to imagine what torture it is to hear that every day, or that day in and day out. I wish we made a sedative I could give him. But forget all that. What matters is that I should be back home within the next few days. When I get back, I'll give you a call. We gotta go out and get smashed. I could use the break. Talk to you soon, Ryan. So, Ryan, the researcher we all sort of see ourselves as being, he's just like, yeah, let's go get trashed. So anyway, what they were saying is that, if you're familiar with Resident Evil at all, the Lickers have always been around, but the difference between these Lickers and the old Lickers is that they have enhanced abilities thanks to this new progenitor virus. So they have a stronger sense of smell, they reproduce a lot more, so there's like more of them around, and yeah, they're just deadly. They're just deadly. Looks like it was torn apart by animals, not in a good way to go. So you can see there's some blood and gore, and we saw that thing crawling on the ceiling before. Looks like it was torn apart by animals, not a good way to go. Alright, same thing. Pull the lever, Crunk! I wonder what that is.
Careful. I saw something.
I also saw something. Now, the problem with this is, the only way to get through this window, you have to break it. Which automatically triggers everything. Everything. Like I said, they have stronger hearing now. So, that's all fun and good. So now we have our goat friends. Some lab animals. How long have they been locked up? I don't know. But we're going to take care of that problem. Oh, this one died. Don't call PETA. And again, if you're thinking this is like doing anything bad to the animals, they're already test animals. They're literally test subjects. Oh God. Well, I thought I nailed him, and I failed. Now what I'm trying to do is get a heart stab. There we go. Alright, so that's an achievement right there. And every time we do that, we automatically get a gem, which is called a lion heart. So defeat a certain enemy by stabbing it in the heart, which we did. Perfect. Alright. Anyway. Test subject animals. Giant rats. Like you thought New York rats were bad. Take a look at these things. And not that this actually does anything, but I think there's a library where even these animals counts as kills. So you basically want to kill every type of animal you can see: spiders, bugs, ants, anything small or anything like that you can think of. So yeah, when we made all that noise by shooting, these guys triggered and jumped out, which ultimately is fine because we had to go into that room anyway. But you're going to see why that might be a bad idea later on. So. And, again, if we can, we want to kill those guys that same way by stabbing them in the heart, because we want as many gems as we can possibly get. Of course, there's only, like, certain windows or frames of animation where you can actually do that. And that's when they're staggered, like super staggered. And you'll notice because they'll stay on the floor for a lot longer than like half a second. Kicking doors is not necessarily a good idea either.
Okay,
Give me a grenade.
use this.
There, she went and combined it. There we go. Now I'll give it back.
I owe you one.
There. And this is the AK.
Come on.
Forget it.
And she can't pick it up. So I will take away her grenades.
Use this.
Thanks for the help. You grab it.
Roger.
She picks up the machine gun because I hate them with a passion. Even if they are an AK-47 or 74. Sorry. That's actually a submachine gun. It's not actually an assault rifle. And I think they got the 47 model instead of the 74, but I could be mistaken. It just looks like the design is not the correct one.
There weren't more of them.
Yeah, we wouldn't last in a fight with a whole horde.
Remember that line. Remember that line. You see that room up there, right? Okay. So this is called quiet time. Where if we, as long as we stay quiet, we'll be fine.
I don't think they'll notice us.
And again, they're blind,
Guess their senses are weak.
but their sense of hearing is good.
We should be as quiet as possible.
So you can see there's 4 or 5 in that room. There's about, oh, I don't know, 2 in that room, 3 in that room. So we do not want to kick any doors. We don't want to run. We want to be as slow as possible and make sure we get to the end of the hallway. But as you can see from the end of here, we have a problem. We have this doorway we have to kick in. Yeah, they did hear us. Now, part 2. Now we have to wait for the elevator.
Come on! Come on!
Out. Alright, another heart stab. Now, do I recommend doing this? Hell no. Am I going to do it anyway? Hell yes. And I missed that heart stab. Alright, I think we're good to go. Come on, Sheva. So basically what this comes down to is they don't know how to handle us being in the elevator. They don't know how to respond to this.
Roger.
There we go. Alright, we did as much damage as we could. We got another Lionheart gem. And again, was that the smartest way to do that? Hell no. Hell to the fuck no.
You grab it.
Okay.
Go!
Okay.
Take it.
Roger. I owe you one. Thanks, partner.
So you can already tell that this is a boss fountain. And we've got one grenade. And that was my fault because I should have saved more, but I was just like, nah, I have to get out of that area because those lickers were going to mess me up.
What the hell?
This was in the pictures, too.
Wait. That means Jill might be here.
What have they done?
So yeah, each of those pods has a human.
Jill.
Again, you see all these capsules, and you know that they all have bodies, and you'd think, how would nobody notice all these people are missing?
So many. They must be kidnapping people from all over the world to experiment on. It stopped.
Why?
Well, that's why.
And this creature doesn't actually technically have a name, it just has an experiment number. This is U2. So what we actually want to hit is its legs. There we go. So now it fell on its face, right?
He's down! Now's the time!
And something you may not have known, but if you have a grenade, you can go ahead and toss it in. So you just equip it, run up to him, press X. Huge damage. And now his face is always exposed. And again, remember when I upgraded the sniper rifle's attack power. So this is doing 1,300 points worth of damage. Oh, she gave me more grenades. Perfect. And now it's spawning insects. Which we want to make sure we get off the screen. And those bugs drop
Have another one.
ammunition and shit. So that's why. That was my bad because I was menuing. Sheva, come here. Sheva. Sheva. Fuck. And he has to equip it in order to throw it away, which is always dumb. Get another grenade in there.
Just die already.
Thank you. Okay, so 3 grenades. I think he's dead. So, that's probably the one and only boss battle with a gimmick like that, where if you didn't know it was a gimmick, you probably had a hard time. So, yeah, if you have grenades, just throw it in its mouth. It'll take care of the shielding.
Damn it. Where is she?
Mr. Redfield, how nice to finally make your acquaintance.
Who the hell are you?
Excella Guiona. She works with Tricell,
Nice. You've done your homework.
an officer in the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium. Why?
As if I need to explain myself to you. Although, weren't you two given orders to retreat?
So it was you.
Where is Jill?
Jill, even if I did know, you think I would tell you?
Cut the crap. Tell me where she is.
As soon as you two are done with your little vigilante mission, you should leave. There's nothing here worth throwing your lives away for.
She's lying. She knows something.
It's time we get some answers.
Achievement. Again, my clear time's bad. And again, well, I will be cutting down on the clear time later, but for right now, it's just like, Don't whine. So the vests for this particular game mode aren't super important. At least not yet. Let me see. How much are those worth? They're worth 2,500 apiece? That's not bad. That's not bad. We're going to make sure we remove that though, because as we all know, I hate that fucking thing. Hate it. It's bad. Gonna remove the flame grenades, remove the standard grenades. Give that to Sheva, because she's just gonna be our pack mule for health items. She's good as far as everything else is concerned, I think. Actually, you know what? Chris, you are going to have flame grenades. Because if I remember correctly, we're going to need those. Don't whine, please. I'm going to put that in our inventory just because. Down the stairs, turn to the left. There will be 2 dumpsters here. Oh, got it. Okay. Making a pouty face.
So this was the facility Excella was talking about.
She's got us under surveillance. I can almost guarantee she sent that VOW to eliminate us.
You can ask her about that, and about Jill once we find her.
All right, let's find her then.
Now, one thing I will say is Sheva has been actually fairly good about using the right healing items to get us where we need to be. So my path out is that way. Let's head back for a second. I don't think that there's anything back here, but there might be more ammunition. So yeah, these are all empty now. So what they did is we were supposed to be riding the elevator, but all they did was they used that cutscene to sort of transition us into the moving elevator scene. So we actually didn't actually move anywhere on this elevator. We just ended up back where we started. But that's the way Capcom sort of cut corners, and as far as that's concerned, it's not too bad. Like, I understand why they did it. Sheva got confused there. He's like, oh, you need me to open this? So remember, we just got the AK-74. So we're going to run into another weapon here shortly. And again, running into weapons isn't exactly new, but when we run into this many, it is a wonder.
Come on!
Okay.
So if you can't tell, down there we have a new set of Magini. And you'll notice they're different because of a certain reason. They have guns. And they have military uniforms. And they'll hide in cover and shoot at you and all that fun crap. So before they shoot at you, you make sure you kill them first.
Go!
Okay.
Go, idiot. I basically want her to trigger the door. The stun rod, I'm not too worried about. Oh, right, he's got armor plating.
Take this.
Thank you. Thank you. So this becomes a cover shooter real fucking fast. Because we're basically going from room to room. And they got guns. They got a lot of guns. And Sheva, the genius she is, likes to get shot. Come back here.
Okay. He'll be reckless.
Sheva, what the fuck, girl? Hit him.
Go!
Okay.
So for these guys, you don't have to worry about them transforming too much. Wait for them to try and reload, take them out. This is where sniper rifles come in handy.
You grab it.
Okay.
Because you will take a lot of damage in these sections, guaranteed. Like, professional, this area is a nightmare. Unless you know what the hell you're doing. And the AI doesn't understand sometimes. So. And if we run down this path, there's a guy that jumps behind us, so. We run down here and then we turn around. Thank you. Do you not see my hands are busy? Thank you. I know you're hungry. Okay, now Sheva's going overkill with her shotgun.
Come on!
Roger.
Take it!
Roger.
Give me an herb.
Use this. I owe you one.
For some reason we got magnum ammo from somewhere. So, that's 2 rooms cleared. Let's go for 3, shall we? Sheva, back up. Nope, she wants to get fucking slammed. Great. Like, she's in cover mode, right? But she doesn't really understand what that means. Sheva. 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 Fucking A, girl. Like, I can't believe I'm dealing with an AI this dumb. Now, if I do this correctly, I can use the pistol strats and just have the guys on the other end explode, but I don't know if I'm going to be quick enough. Baptism by fire. Killed 3 Magini at once with a drum or gas tank explosion. Yeah, idiot. You want to get back? And the problem is I can't direct her. Like, I can't tell her to go somewhere. She just has to fucking figure it out. But she's a dummy. Like, the AI is just bad. Like, if I could just point her and be like, hey, stay here. Don't move. That'd be fine. Unfortunately, I don't have that much control. Anyway, I eliminated 3 problems on the other end, so that was fine. And the music's gone, so we're safe.
You grab it.
Roger.
Go!
Roger.
She still got her pistol, right? Yeah, she does.
Take it.
Okay.
So we've got 2 red herbs. We'll try to make use of those when we can, but it's going to be tricky. And we're going to try and use some shotgun rounds, because I've got too much of that, really.
You know that voice.
It's Excella.
What's being handled, Albert? I'm looking forward to it.
Albert.
What?
How are you holding up, okay, Albert?
Shit. Wesker. I thought he was dead.
Alright, we got some green herbage. So, what do we want to do here? I know what we're going to do.
I need ammo. Come
Roger.
on!
Now take this.
Thanks. You grab it.
Roger.
Come on, do your menuing. Do it. There we go, she did it. Alright, now I can give her some of that shotgun ammo. Then exchange it back.
Take this.
Then combine. Again, that looked like a lot of convoluted crap, but honestly, it was the best way to do that menuing. Oh, I remember this hallway. Alright, another stab in the heart. No gem from him, which is unfortunate. Ow. Okay. That went actually okay. That wasn't too bad. I didn't take a lot of damage. I got some shotgun shells used. That's ultimately what we were going for here. And Sheva didn't get hit. Or at least, she didn't get hit too often. Which is fine. So, now the problem with this hallway. Pretty much the same as the last, but for the sake of right now, we're just going to run past it. There we go. So we don't need to fight all those guys. And they're actually, as fast and as nimble as they aren't as quick on attacking. So we use that strat to save ourselves some ammunition and some time. That first group, however, we just kind of have to eliminate anyway, so we just do that and get some lion hearts. So it's all good. Although technically you could just run through that hallway. Just be like, yep, this is how we're going to do this.
Go!
Okay.
I want to see if she can trigger the guys. And that doesn't appear to be the case, which is unfortunate. Oh, I triggered him. Ow. We gotta get down. So those flash grenades are actually coming from the enemies over there. Come on. What the hell did you get hit by?
I owe you one.
Man, neither of us have a first aid spray. Shit.
Come on! Roger!
Thanks, partner.
Come on. So now we're really in dire straits, because I need a greener bad. And we're both dead. Yeah, Sheva died from a grenade. God damn it. Now we're good. Hopefully it starts us off in that room. Yeah, we're fine. Fuck, though. So ultimately, we don't want to try and trigger as many people as we can. Or that will probably happen anyway. Sheva, back the fuck up. Damn, I triggered him anyway. So there is a sneaky way to get through this room, but I'll be damned if I can show you how to do it. Chew. Chew. Here, big boy. Chew. And there are some times when you will get a headshot and,
Okay.
yeah, they'll just survive. At least we're doing better this time, because Sheva's not running off in her own.
Okay.
Incendiary, we're fine on that. We're going to ignore that for now. Don't know where he was aiming from. Although I feel like I should know. Okay, I think he's dead. So yeah, this is one of the most dangerous rooms to deal with. Just because of the volume of enemies and the fact that your laning is fucking, like, precise to an absolute nightmare of a T. Like, if you want to get anywhere, you have to make sure you're going the right route. I feel like I made a mistake here. Was it to the right? Oh, it is. I forgot. Okay, I've got a clear path for Sheva. Yeah, so you can't do it the other way. Even though... McDonald's, yeah, I know. But... like, you'd think, alright, if we're going to have to do this anyway, there's got to be, like, an easier way to run across this, right? But we're just going to stick to the middle. That way we don't have to run against the grain. Then we stop it. So that makes it easier for, like, if you have a partner way back there trying to protect you while you're running across. Ow. Green herb? Nope. No such luck.
I need ammo.
Take this.
Mother.
I owe you one.
I need ammo.
Use this.
I need ammo.
Take this.
Somehow that worked.
I owe you one. Thanks, partner.
Go!
Okay.
And, not that I would ever recommend it, but I have done a pistol-only run of this game. I did it on amateur, of course, but at the same time, it's just one of those things where it's like, did I need to do it? No. Did I do it anyway? Yes. Yes, I did. And so the idea behind this is that since there's all these explosives and everything, you're supposed to be like on the thing, like, alright, let me snipe them and then I'll run back up. And then if you aren't quick enough, you'll end up back in the fire. But if you just stay in the middle, you don't go anywhere. So you're fine. It's ultimately okay. And as you can see, Sheva made a mistake and ended up next to some explosive barrels. So anything that gets close to you, you want to avoid. Like that one right there. And yet, what did she do? She ended up right in the fucking middle of it. Because she's an idiot.
Thanks. Are you okay?
I don't know. Am I okay? Am I okay, Sheva? And again, it's not smart for me to be in the middle of these explosives either, but I'm okay. Like, I won't be, like, in too much danger here. And Sheva, if you're just going to continue to be an idiot, I'm going to let you die. I really wish that was an option. I really want that to be a case, but I know it won't be. And the music stops, so we're safe for now. Again, that took way too long and died way too many times, but that's fine. So if we look at these lovely dumpsters here, there's an emblem there. We have to get just the right angle. There we go. So that's the one BSAA emblem for this.
Take it.
Okay.
She did the combination, which was good. We've got plenty of shotgun rounds, which is actually excellent.
Come on.
Roger.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to
Give me a
request
grenade. Take
that,
Okay.
have her take that damn SIG. Because it does me no good, and I hate the damn thing.
These must be the discarded test subjects from the research facility.
And what I actually have to do is turn on the power. But if you look here on the rail, there are some gems and stuff that are in the way. And these boxes are the things that are blocking me here on both ends. So I actually have to turn on the power, get that running. But if I try to pull the lever, there's no power. What the hell? Now we're going to come up on probably my least favorite enemy, but with the best name. So we'll go into that here in a second. So you see these pods? These lovely little things up here? Yeah, they've got stuff in them. And we can actually quick kill them if we know what we're doing, but I'll get to that here in a second, because I don't know if it's going to be possible. And the triggers for these guys are horrendous.
Give me an herb.
Use this.
Thanks.
There. That works in my favor. She can use that machine gun if she wants.
Roger.
Missiles.
Why would they need these, do you think?
Maybe they're planning to start a war.
Ouroboros, Must have something to do with that project. I can't imagine what, though. I mean, that just seems strange. So we've got another red herb. More handgun ammo. We aren't worried about the red herb. Or the handgun ammo. And we both need to be here, which is a trap. There's a reason that they made it this way. It's so that somebody wouldn't be on the other end at that lever just to get away. What was that noise? And you can really fuck this up, because if you die to one of these things, and you'll see it here in a second, it is a one-hit kill. They will kill your ass. Okay, it hatched. Where the fuck did it go? Oh. So we basically want to run away.
Beast is that?
Keep running. Nope, Sheva died. And again, the AI is supposed to know better. Like, their danger sensor should be up there. She doesn't know. If I end up in the beginning of that room again, okay, good.
Come on!
Nope, Sheva, you don't even start with me, girl. Don't even start. And I'm way closer than I wanted to be here.
What manner of beast is that?
So we want to shoot those pustules on its back. And the one on its chest. Problem is, he doesn't actually show the one on his chest unless he's attacking. So that's the bad news. And he got me. So my window of opportunity is very small. And those insects are called the Reapers. So, you know, they've got a good name. But, yeah, they suck. And there's not really a gimmick to them. I think you can use flash grenades, but I don't recall. It might be a one-hit kill, but I don't remember. I'll have to test that out later. Oh, fuck. I am right in the middle of this. And Sheva's dead immediately. So, you can see that trigger's pretty bad, because you can fuck that up if you're going too quick. Oh, so yeah, don't expect anything better than a B rank right now, because, woo, my god, we're going to die a lot. And there's going to be more than just a few, because you can see those cocoons up there. And certain things will trigger more of them to show up. So that's cool. And I missed, which is bad. Okay, now he's dead. Perfect. That was not as accurate as I wanted it to be, but everything else is armored on that thing. Any more bugs want to pop? Any more? They're thinking about it. So I died way too many times there, 3 times in a row. And again, I know the gimmick to defeating them, but even that I know that the gimmick to defeating them is that, I still got fucked up. So, there is that. And so...
These must be the discarded test subjects from the research facility.
Wait, is there another gun in there? I'm running back, hold on. If there's another gun in there, I'm just going to take it and sell it. Because I think it just repopulated. Because look, it's just a case. Nope, empty case. Alright, fine. No, that's actually fine, because I'm not too worried about it.
Help! Help!
And Sheva ended up in the flame. God damn it. God fucking damn it. It was mostly my fault, but still. Like, her instincts are bad. Her instincts are so bad. Fuck. I'm gonna have to fight him again, aren't I? Yep. Yep, I am. Motherfucker. Of all the stupid ways to die. Like, as soon as I saw that transition, I knew Sheva was gonna fucking kill herself. I knew it.
Come on!
Fuck. Fuck me. Alright, we're gonna back away. We're gonna skip that cutscene, give ourselves a little more time to sort of operate here. I think he lost his head. Because he's walking around blindly now. We'll just do it the hard way. Again, the quick kill is just to get all of the pustules and make sure they're solid hits with like the shotgun, but as you could tell, I wasn't getting them. Was not getting them. Fuck me. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. And luckily we only got one, because I think in professional you're guaranteed to like get all of them, or at least 2. And we're going to see a lot more of those later. And remember, we just came from like what I would call an archaeological dig. So, these bodies, obviously, some of them are dead, some of them are not. So that's one necklace.
Help me out here. Thanks.
Jesus Christ, Sheva. There's another necklace here. And I think it just cycles back. So I've got to wait for it. Unless it just went straight into the fire, which might be a new feature that they did.
Help!
Honestly, getting grabbed by those things is like the stupidest thing. And you don't have to get grabbed either. Like, there's a way to get around them easy. There it is. Alright, so that's 2 necklaces. Those are free. You just have to know that they're coming. And Sheva's going to get stuck behind the boxes, so that's cool. So another thing to keep in mind is you can lock your partner out just by not giving them an opening, by blocking them off with the boxes. So try to keep that in mind. But I think we're okay. I'm going to take a look and make sure I haven't blocked her off. I probably have, though.
I owe you one.
Okay, I think she's fine. Again, a lot of stupid deaths here. Way too many of them, too. And we'll come back to this with like better weapons and better upgrades, and you'll see how it changes play styles from here to the other times, because we'll do a lot less menuing. It'll just be straight runs. We won't worry about gems. It's just the way we'll do that. And I didn't bring the grenade launcher at all. Stupid me. Oh well, if we die, which I don't imagine will happen, but if we do, we'll deal with it then.
I need ammo.
Use this!
You grab it.
Roger.
We'll remember this enemy.
Sheva.
Well, glad you could make it. Up here, you two.
Excella. Where's Jill?
Jill, Jill, Jill. You're like a broken record, you know that? Just as single-minded as he said. You've spent so long trying to track down Ouroboros. Well, here, enjoy.
And again, these facility designs, they're always great.
So Ouroboros is a new POW, and you're planning on selling it to terrorists.
Good guess, but no. While it does resemble the BOWs based on the progenitor virus, I have no intention of selling it to terrorists.
Then what are you using it for?
Evolution. It's a philosopher's stone, one that will choose through DNA who shall proceed to the next stage. My vision and his combined, now made a reality.
Evolution? What are you talking about?
Oh, you'll find out soon enough. Everyone will.
So the idea here is that the Ouroboros is supposed to choose who is going to evolve into the next form of life. And if it rejects a body, then you're technically not worthy. So certain people will be able to take the progenitor, or the Ouroboros, and be able to survive. But very, very few. So this boss, unlike the others,
Watch out, boys, on!
Sheva, that would have been helpful like an hour ago. So we're going to use all these gas tanks, just like we did with the first one that we saw. want him to hit this gas tank. Here we go. Come on. Come on, big boy.
Take it.
Okay.
Well, I got hit by that. Again, these knockdown animations take forever.
No fuel remaining. Please refill tank.
Okay. If I can hit that gas tank, that'd be good. So we're basically just disassembling it piece by piece, which is fine. Oh, he managed to get away from that, huh? Okay. That was not what I wanted. I'm fine. I picked it up, but it's okay. I can sell it later.
Take it.
Roger.
Take it.
Roger.
Oh. Again, he should almost be dead. We hit him pretty hard. Okay, burning, 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 burning. How's he not dead yet? I feel like he should be. Come on, one more. Yep, there's his face. Come on, Sheva. Shoot him. There we go. Don't know why that took so long. Yeah, the deaths was bad because Sheva kept dying on the Reaper, I kept dying on the Reaper, and the time was bad just because it's a bad map. Okay, anyway, I've been going for a while now. That wasn't too bad. At least I've been getting A ranks, the very least. So, anyway, I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for watching. And, yeah, we'll continue on next time. So we're in Chapter 5-2. We don't actually have too far to go, so keep that in mind, and we'll go from there. Thank you. Later. Bye.